Hey guys, it's Cindy from cindybidar.com and sixfiguresystems.com. And lately I have had a lot of conversations about how to price a digital product. And what I'm finding is that most people are approaching it from the wrong direction. And what I mean by that is they come to me and they say, my product has, 7 videos and 16 worksheets and 47 directories and a list of resources. And how much do you think I can sell it for? And that's really not the right place to start. So I made up a calculator for you to help you figure out how much you need to sell your digital products for. And you can approach this from 2 different directions. I've got two different ways to calculate this here. The first one I'm going to show you is starting based on how much profit you want to earn. And the second one is based on what you think you can price your product at. And then we're going to talk about what to do with those prices. So on the first tab here where it says start with profit, the way you fill this out is you start literally with the profit. How much profit do you want to earn from this product? Drop that number in here. Then on the next line, you're going to look at how many do you think you can sell? And if this is your first digital product, you may not have a good answer for that, so just pick a number. Then down here, we need to know what your costs are. These are the costs that are directly related to selling your product. So production costs might mean if you've hired a writer or if you've hired a designer or if you had to hire somebody to edit your video, those would all be production costs. Hosting cost is going to be things like your membership site hosting, if you're hosting on Teachable or if you are hosting video on Vimeo, those costs will go in here. And I'm gonna walk you through an actual example here in just a minute. If you're spending money on ads to promote your product, that amount goes in here. If you have other overhead, like maybe you have a virtual assistant who manages your shopping cart, or you have a project manager who helps coordinate getting all of the things done for your product, that overhead goes in here. And it's important that you're only including the costs that are directly related to this product. So we're not talking about your virtual assistant who does everything for you. We're just talking about the amount of money you pay that person to work on this specific product. Then down here, we've got payment processing fees under step 3. This is how much you pay to PayPal or to Stripe or to another payment processor for the privilege of using their servers to get paid. So the payment processing fees for PayPal and for Stripe in the US are 2.9% plus 30 cents per transaction. So that's what I've got filled out here. You can change that to match the numbers that you use. For example, if you sell through Teachable, I think their lowest tier charges a 5% per transaction fee. So you would plug 5% in here instead. And then finally, if you have affiliates, you're going to include the average fee that you pay to your affiliates. Now, this one is a little bit trickier because, for example, my products, I pay affiliates 50%, but not every sale comes in through an affiliate. So overall, across the board, on average, I know that I pay my affiliates 36% because some of those sales come in directly through me and there is no affiliate fee. Some of them come in through affiliates. So if I look at all of my sales for the entire month, I know that on average, I pay out about 36% to affiliates. So that's the number that I put in here. So let's walk through this as an example. So let's say I am creating a new product and I want to earn a $5,000 profit from this product. And I think that I can sell 100 of them, okay? Now I've got costs involved. So let's say that it costs me $1,000 to have this product created. So that includes the writers, that includes the graphic designers, that includes the person that's doing the formatting and editing the video and all of that stuff. I spend $1,000 to create this product. For hosting, I'm going to include my website hosting and I'm going to include it for a month. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I create a new product to sell every month. So I'm only including the monthly fees here. If you create a new product once a year, then you're going to want to include hosting for the entire year. And I want to say these numbers are definitely not written in stone, right? We're playing with the numbers here just to get a baseline. This is not a case where we have very, very fixed costs like you would with a physical product. This is digital stuff, so it can be difficult to say for sure how much of your hosting fees are actually involved in selling that particular product. So we're making our best guess. So I'm going to include my hosting fees for the month. I'm going to include my Vimeo hosting fees for the month. I'm going to include my shopping cart fees for the month. And for me, that totals about $85. I'm not going to spend any money on ads because I don't do that, and I don't have any other overhead. So I'm going to leave these two at 0. I'm going to leave payment processing fees at 2.9% because it's the same whether it's PayPal or Stripe for me, and I sell through both systems, so I know that my payment processing fee is always 2.9%, and I always pay 30 cents per transaction. And as we already said, I know that on average, I pay 36% to my affiliates. So if you look over here under the pricing options column, what you're going to see is I have a base price. This is what I need to sell this product for just to cover my costs, to cover my fixed costs, not even my processing fees or affiliate fees, but to cover my fixed costs and to earn a profit. So that's going to be my base price, $60.85. If I want to actually cover my payment processing fees, I need to sell it for $62.97. And if I want to cover my affiliate fees and earn that $5,000 profit out the door, I need to sell it for $98.39. And I would round these up. So I wouldn't say $62.97, I would say $67. I probably wouldn't say $98.39, I would say maybe $127. Because I would just round up. Okay, so that's how you would work through this if you want to start from the place of how much profit do you want to make on this product. Now, you can also start with price, and for that, we're going to go over to this other tab, Start with Price, and it's much the same, except up here at the top, you're going to set your pricing and your sales goals. So let's say I want to sell this product for $97. That's what I think I can sell it for, and I think I can sell 100 of them. And again, I've got some production costs in here. I've got some hosting costs in here. I've got payment processing fees. These are already in here for me, and I know that I'm going to pay about 36% out to my affiliates. So if I sell 100 of these at $97, I can look over here under the profitability column, and I can see that that's going to earn me $9,700 in gross sales. It's going to cost me $1,085 to create this product. That's my production cost, that's my hosting, that's my ad spend, and any other overhead. I'm going to pay $311.30 to either PayPal or Stripe or a combination of both in payment processing fees. I'm going to pay out $3,492 to my affiliates, and I'm going to walk away with $4,811.70 based on this $97 price tag if I sell 100 of them. And you can play with these numbers. If you don't like this net profit figure, you want to make more, bump up the price, or think about how you can sell more units instead of just the 100 that we've got listed here. How can you sell 150? Play with those numbers, see if you can get your production costs down. Maybe you don't need to have it professionally video edited. Maybe that's where you can save some money. Maybe you can do some of the writing yourself and save some money there. So play with those numbers and see what you can do to increase your profit margins. So again, either start with your profit. How much do you want to earn from this product? Or start with what you think you can sell. Now, once you have those numbers in mind, once you've got kind of this base and you kind of know, yeah, it's about $97, that's when you're going to go back and you're going to look at your product and say, okay, is this product, can I sell it for $97? Is it worth $97 to my audience? Will my audience pay $97 for it? Will they expect to pay more? If they'll expect to pay more, that's great. Bump up the price. If they expect to pay less, then you need to look at, again, how can you sell more to make up your profit margins, or how can you reduce your costs to increase those margins? So that's how I recommend that you start to look at pricing rather than looking at it from how much can I sell this for. Look at it from a point of view of how much should I be selling it for to reach my goals. I hope you found this helpful. The link to this calculator is below the video. And if you click on that link and click on File up here, you should be able to make a copy, add it to your own drive so that you can edit it and play around with it and work out your own pricing. Again, I hope you found this helpful. This is Cindy from cindybidar.com and sixfiguresystems.com, and I will talk to you again soon. Have a great day.